Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Dungeon Munches. I've done just a little smidgen of backtracking since last time. At the very start of the game I'd noticed there was a little bit that we couldn't quite reach, so I popped back there and I went through because it just required a bit of double jumping and wall climbing and whatnot, and it enabled me to pick up an item which was Jimbo's secret soup pot. An ancient pot left behind by Jimbo, the ancient legendary chef. I then also went to the snails area and I picked up some electric mucus, and that allowed me to combine the two to make this item, which allows me to leave a trail behind and inflict damage to enemies. That's all I've done. I've not got any new weapons or anything like that. I've also changed the controls up though, although when I loaded back in this time I had to reset them again because they hadn't remembered the settings. But it's just weird having primary attack on a face button and secondary attack on a shoulder button. So I've put primary attack on right trigger, and I've put roll on B like you would have in Dark Souls, and interact is on X. So still getting used to it, but we will see how that goes as we advance further into this place. So we've got wall climbs. And we are already failing miserably. So let's have a look. We can't really jump up any higher there without getting spiked probably. But we can... Oh, that was an enemy. My water shield saved the day. Now, so we can climb up there, or we could drop down, and then we've got... There we go. So where's this taking us? To slimes. Now, we could just dodge them all, I guess. Or we could hack them up. But yeah, that's just causing lots of damage to us. Seafood hot pot? Throw everything in a pot of water. We could do that. Is that the only thing that's over here? Cool. Okay, we found a secret then, by accident. So we can't climb any higher up there, but we can climb up this side of this. And then up to here. We've got a spider above us. It's quick. But there we go, we can poison it slightly. It seems to have difficulty with us when we are not on the same level as it, so that's good. And it's going to drop new things. Spider teeth. Teeth? Do spiders have teeth? Right, I didn't want to drop all the way down there. I just wanted to drop down here and see what was up with this bit. And the answer appears to be nothing. It was just a tree. Very well. So up we go. Nothing hidden behind there. Good. Well, I was thinking how much I'm enjoying this. Maybe it's time to consider playing like Hollow Knight or something. Because I've never played Hollow Knight, if you can believe that. But given how poorly I'm achieving these platforming challenges, maybe that's not such a good idea after all. Right, they're going to kill us if we're not careful, so let's just slip away, give myself a moment to think. Right, did I manage to venom them? Maybe. Their webs appear to be trying to stop us from rolling and moving. We've got some spider butt. Delicious, I suppose. Now, up. Okay, that's that guy dealt with. Okay, something weird just happened with my... I don't know if it's my headphones or the game itself, but for some reason all the sounds just changed. It started coming through my regular speakers rather than my headphones. And now it's gone back to coming through the headphones again. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with this game in terms of UI and whatnot. I mean, the controls are baffling for one thing. The resolution is weird. You can go up to 1080, and then after that, your next option is 4K. There's no option for like 1440p or anything like that. And as someone who uses 1440p monitors, that's kind of annoying. It's all a bit weird, but anyway, we've killed some Glens. Killed another tree. Now, come on, Glenn. Get poisoned. Yeah, a sword could potentially be useful for this section with the ability to just float upwards. I'm just going to jump through that. Get me some contraband. It's the wooden water gun. Cool. So that unlocked an item that we could use, I believe. Now, you're just a mushroom that's not killable, I think. Now, let's poison that spider. How are we going to deal with this lot? I want to get more venom shots off, but I'm failing miserably. Oh, we got a new drop from that spider. Good. And I guess in the end we just brute force them rather than dodging any of their attacks. That's cool. And we are at the end of that section, so that's nice. What we got in this phase? Well, we've got another cook pot for a start, and we got a new recipe. Tentacle stir fry. Increase bow damage by 40%. And movement speed with a fully drawn bow. That's kind of cool. But given the way the game insists on putting movement and aiming on the same stick rather than using the right stick for it, I feel like I'm not really going to use ranged weapons all that much. Now, what have we got over here? All sorts of new stuff. Although the controls have now given up on me in the same way as the audio did a minute ago. So what's going on here? The controller's definitely still plugged in. There we go. I waggled my mouse around. And now we're back. So, slime shooter. That is a secondary. So, yeah, potentially useful. But again, it suffers from the ranged options being difficult to aim. Spider dagger poisons the enemy for 200 damage repeatedly. That sounds fun. And laser staff, which again, it's a ranged weapon. So let's see it in action, I suppose. Okay, that's kind of cool. Although it appears to have no sound effects, unless something weird is going on. And charging it also appears to have no sound effects. I feel like this is a deeply broken game. It's fun though. Now, a little dagger. We still haven't got any food recipes that will buff daggers or anything, so I don't know if it's worth using daggers or not. Nothing up there? Oh, come on. That's a tricky jump. You could have given me something. Now, hoppity hops. Ah, mantis. I mean, it's not doing a great job at facing me. We've got the mantis claw. I believe there was a sword I could make with mantis claws. Yeah, stab everything. Good. I think the poison finished off that last spider. Yeah, if I can just stab things and then wait them out. That's kind of cool. Yeah, the mantis seems to be less of a threat than the spider, so... I keep looking for hidden bits amongst these darkened walls and not finding them. But I feel like I should keep looking, nonetheless. Blue-red fish. Lovely. What are you? Some sort of clam? It's hard to say. A water spirit. Yeah, pretty sure these are just clams. We're in agreement then. Ah, Simmer. Hey. Lohas Phase 2. Where Simmer lived happily and wasted away her days as a student. Was this before or after you became a ghost? Yep, she wants to make our life fulfilling and important for all of us. Very good. And the billboard shows us a way we can get out using a Stargate. Ah. So the government put together this Stargate project. And that will let us get out. Very good. And it's been blocked by the Protector of the Forest at every turn. And yeah, skeletons are rubbish. You need zombies for jobs like this. Although yeah, I wouldn't go around insulting Tyler. He's a big boy. And we're going to save the day. There's a science facility near the surface. Okay. And we're distracting the Lord Protector. Stalling for time. Okay, we could do that. Yeah, you did teach us everything we know, Stimmer. We will do what we can for you. Now, what can we cook with all of this spider and mantis that we've gathered? A sword combo, water whirl, a spinning aerial attack with a sword type weapon. Okay. That's 2 sword boosting things we've got now. Axe and hatchet attacks create a watery wave. Cool. We do like axes. And then clam tonic. That's a spear thing. That's less up our street. What are we missing here? Something we haven't got the recipe for. Okay. We need 2 spider meat to make a fried spider cutlet. Dagger attacks. Inflict 200 points of damage over 4 seconds. That's after a couple of seconds without attacking, which isn't really our jam. I'm more about panic and spam. And then we've got water shields again. Now, is Jimbo's old-fashioned snail soup doing much for us? Let's look at weapons before we make any decisions, because we've got a few of those. Blue now. So we got the mantis sword, the mantis bow, and the scythe. Summon 2 mantises by harvesting soul shards from dead enemies. Interesting. And then we got a clam hatchet, which is a speedy secondary weapon. So a hatchet is like a secondary version of the axe, I guess. Water spear, Water shield, again. Probably not amazing. Gain 12 shield points when raised. 0.5 seconds for full recovery after exhaustion. And then we got our spider dagger that we're already using. So the sword is reasonable. But what if we were to put on some of our other things? Yeah, what if we were to put on both of these new attacks? So how do we do Water Whirl? Because we've got the uppercut one. Ah, is it? Is it just jump and attack? Is the Water Whirl? That certainly looked like it. So we could do an up attack, and then we could Water Whirl on the way down. That's kind of cool. Now, who are you? Oh, you're Emma. Hello, Emma. And you're in charge of the recycling bins. That's cool. Yep, Simmer was a master necromancer. She can automate the whole process of reincarnation. That's kind of cool. And then... Tyler's looking after moving Simmer's stuff, I guess. Everyone else is gone, so she wants to preserve all the manga and anime. And the cooking recipes, of course. Very well. Let's see. And we're getting some intellect points for these conversations because we're learning things. That's very good. So I guess the only way is up. Yaz would approve. Now, there might be multiple ways up though, which might confuse them somewhat. Oh no, it all leads to the same sort of spot. So, Insight Mushroom. Wasn't that required for a recipe? Or am I just making stuff up there? It might have been required for a recipe that we don't have the recipe for. Yeah, dried insight shrooms. I'm not sure if I've missed any recipes. There are a couple of red dots on the map here at the shrines, but I think these just mean this is a boss fight. I'm not sure, but that's my working theory at this point. So let's fail a jump. Can't really stand still there because we've got this knobhead who's going to try and ruin our day. But yeah, good damage with the Mantis Sword. Although I'm not doing terribly well at evading attacks right now. Oops, and I just walked onto a spike like an absolute knobhead. And I swapped out one of the things, didn't I? Which might have been a mistake. One of the heal over time when you get hit things. Let's probably put that back on. Crabs. And yeah, we died. That was clumsy. There is achieve for complete chapter 1 without dying, which is absolutely going to require playing on the easiest difficulty, I feel. For me, at least. Well, this is working out just fine. There's a Mantis down. There's a second down. good. Just need to be a bit more careful with old Crabulon and friends. Especially that water spirit. Although, do I even need to fight them? Yeah, probably, because it's following me. Cool. So, what have we got over here? There's an old photo on top of the stack. It's a photo of Simmer and a couple of others, by the look of it. Working together on some cooking. Lovely. I can't learn anything about that mantis by the look of it. But it does look as though they were securing specimens. Yeah, took a beating for that water spirit. That's lame. Oh, secret bit. What have you got for us? Platforming challenges, which I'm failing at, and a recipe. There's the dried insight shrooms. Cool. Down we go. And we've got some more of the old red-blue fish. Yeah, these water spirits are the worst. Maybe I should be dodge rolling them. Ah, pisk. I got one of them. Right, at least we can make these shrooms now. Recover health every 15 hits. Every 15 hits that I deliver to enemies? That could be worthwhile, I guess. Especially if I switch back to something quick like a dagger or an axe. Now, what was the other axe thing that I picked up? Axe and hatchet attacks create a watery wave. Yeah, we're going back to crab axe for a bit. Oops. That's a good start. This is why I don't play platforms very often. I'm not great at them. I can't even get up here to fight these guys properly, can I? I was thinking, why am I wasting my time fanning around down there? But the answer is because I literally can't get up because they're blocking my path. Oh wait, these mantis have got a wave attack as well. Dang it. Oh wait, I've just discovered I can hold down attack. That makes my life easier, I think. It's only taken 2.5 episodes. There's a red-blue fish there. Oh no, it's these guys. Okay. And then there's more appearing behind us by the look of it, so let's just run away. Hey Simmer. Hey Lord Protector. Yeah, I feel like they probably are going to do that thing with the flame every time. And when you put it like that, this isn't really that rational, teaching a zombie how to cook. Zombies that can't taste can't carry on anything. I mean, maybe that's not true. Okay. There's notes have already lost their values. No one left to use them, no one left to eat magical foods. But yeah, Lord Protector is still trying to do something. So they obviously haven't lost all hope. The age of humans is over though. They don't need to die for survival anymore. So yeah, she wants to protect the animals because humans aren't around to eat them. So did we die as part of the apocalyptic event that ended the world? Because we were human. But Simmer also doesn't believe that the Age of Humans is over. Lord Protector knows about the Stargate. But thinks it's a lost cause. I will burn your peons if before they get to that Stargate. That's not English. Yeah, cooking is hard work. I don't think it's that fun or rewarding. I don't like cooking very much. But Simmer obviously disagrees. And yeah, there is no point being a chef if there's no one to feed. Cool. So yeah, she's got a plan. And we've got book number 4, the Halcyon Heights recipes. Very well. Let's have a look. So yeah, we're unlocking a whole bunch of recipes that are going to require a whole bunch of new creatures to kill. Although that requires Mantis Claw and Rice. Yeah. And it's another sword combo. Interesting. There's nothing above. So I guess we're going through and into Halcyon Heights. What is this place? It's got feet. Slippery soles. Permanent dash. That sounds good. How does that work exactly? Am I just moving faster now, or what? Does this mean I no longer need my happy leaf? No, because... yeah, that's definitely slower. Ah, wait, it's replaced roll by the look of it. Interesting. There's a better dodge. Lick Spittle. Once again complaining about us. Traps? I don't want traps. Come on, Spud, be nice. I mean, yeah, Simmer does treat a lot of these guys like ingredients, to be fair. But I don't think dying for the Lord Protector is really any different than being cooked. And the Lord wants to release the herbivores. Yeah, she was saying how the animals don't need to be fed to humans anymore. Yeah, Spud's not happy about this at all. No. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. I intended to dash across those spikes and just failed miserably. So yeah, this will be just giving us a guide on how to dash. Now, what are you? Well, you went down pretty easy. A bean. It wonders why it's still alive. Okay. Well, we'll put it out of its misery. And yeah. Beans go down pretty easy. The flying buggers are still a pain in the butt. So let's hop up there and get ourselves another bin. And immediately drop on some spikes. Amazing. Ah, so if we jump and then press B, we roll. Still. So let's see. Well, we do a sort of air dash thing. Now, what have we learned to cook? We've got beans, so we've learned bean-related things. Maximum HP by 20 points, and axe and hatchet damage by 5 points. Now that sounds like something we require. And then we've got the bullseye omelette, which increases bow damage if no damage has been taken. We'll replace those mushrooms that heal us on every 15 hits. And we'll get some soy milk on the go instead. Never tried soy milk. I like oat milk though. Bean gun. High speed bean shooter. Is that better than a slime shooter? Maybe. It's worth a try. Now, what are you? You're not happy with us, whatever you are. But I think we've killed you. Oops. Scythe pieces. Okay. Now. Oh, oops. Botched that, didn't I? Now. Is that guy trying to jump up to us and able to get hit? Yeah, he is. So we could just stand here for a moment while we deal with him. But he doesn't seem to get up very easily. Now. What's hitting us exactly? Heck with it, let's jump down. Okay, he's got a big old side attack. Down he goes. That was a bit rough. Yeah, those beans are not really a problem. You just get behind them and you're good. Now, jump across that. Oops. Botch that one. Watch that. What we got up ahead? More beans. Oops. More scythe guys. Altogether too much going on down there. No. Okay, we can hit some stuff from here. Or at least we could temporarily. But the fact, again, that you can't aim with the right stick is quite baffling. Can we hit you guys from here? Okay, that one jumps up high enough. I'm kind of in danger of dying at this point. Want to play it safe. Or we just run past everything. But there's Spud. Okay. I think we've survived, but we're on so little health that we're gonna die if Spud does anything interesting. Do you want to do anything interesting, or are you just chill because you don't really like doing much? Cool, thanks Spud. Yeah, the leader doesn't care about you, so why care about them? She's all about the herbivores. Yeah, plants don't give a damn about sustainability because you just get eaten anyway. That makes sense. Yeah, we're honest in our motives at least. We're just looking to eat things. Now, what are you? Okay, yeah, we are the fearsome, despicable undead soldier. Do you want us to eat you? You do, so you're the same as Banana. Maybe this is why Banana wanted to be eaten as well, to overthrow the Lord Protector. So you want to be sacrificed for the destruction of tyranny. Sounds good to me. Let's get a watermelon. Now, what have we got? More trees. Well, they're not much of a threat anymore. Fairies? Perhaps? Yeah, got some fairy wings on the go. And then we've got a little red light, green light thing going on there. Cool. We've dodged through all that, gubbins. Now. Ouch. Is that you hitting us? Or is that the scythe boy from down below? Either way, we've got some more fairy wings. And we're past that. Yeah, I should probably be attacking with both weapons at the same time to do proper damage. Now these scythe lads are a tricky bunch. Now what's going on here? Lightning and that, but that's okay. Oh, come on, I dodged that. And it's another shrine, good. So now we can cook fairy stuff, I guess. Oh, we got that. Poison or bleeding effects by daggers. Do extra damage, okay. That one requires more fairy wings than we've currently got, but it boosts magic. That's kind of cool. Robust watermelon stew, so we still need durian flesh. But then we gain a charge after landing a successful melee attack. For each charge, attack speed increases and damage now increases. That's pretty fun. And then another sword combo ability. We'll cook that. New weapons, a fairy staff which is magic based, and the rice cutter. Primary melee weapon with a wide swing. Charge special attack by holding primary. So it's not... Oh, is it a sword? It's got a similar description to the other swords, although that's good reach. That's a wide swing. But it doesn't specifically say it's a sword, so it might not benefit from sword stuff. And yeah, it can be charged, and then it does whoosh, big damage. But we've just learned recently that holding down attack will also attack, so yeah, I think we're gonna stick with our axe for now. Oh, here's the thing again. Wait, are you Cone? You are Cone. And you want to exchange ideas with Simmer. I mean, Cone's not really a plant. Still holding on to the outdated thought that fruits and vegetables are food. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, so Simmer hates fruit and vegetables, that's fine. Produce was made to be eaten, that sounds fair. It was good of us to prepare a guide for Kamal to argue with things. Humans created this dungeon. They're the only reason plants and animals can continue to survive. So humans create this place. I mean, seems reasonable given all the decor. Okay. So. Cone wants help to defeat the Lord Protector. Wait, what? So yeah, no one seems to like the Lord Protector's rule. He's taken over Mount Asan and now has control over all the plants. Yeah, herbivores are eating all the plants. Okay, interesting. And yeah, some of the plants and the grass seem to be non-sentient. But yeah, they may also get there. That's a fair argument. Although you're a cone, so why do you care? And also, you've got a friend back in the earlier sections of the game who wanted me to speak to them. So let's go find Turd. Where was Turd? Were they left of the training camp? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. If only I'd stayed together with my cone. Help me find my friend. I mean, we've found your friend. Can we not confirm that information to you? No, it seems we can't. Okay. Maybe later, then. Turd. Maybe next time. Because it's time to end. So, next time I guess we'll carry on through Halcyon Heights or wherever we just got to. And we'll continue to probably get our ass kicked. But until then, thanks for watching, friends.